Hello guys, welcome to PC Mechanic Kuwait. Today we are going to order the parts for our budget build from Temu. We will start with our CPU cooler. Let's go to Temu. And we will search for CPU cooler. Find something that's cheap. 3KD, 3KD, no way we are going to spend 3KD on Temu. Good, 2KD, 220 fills, it's very nice. How much we have, let's see. Okay, it comes with a 26 dB of sound, 90 watt, 2-piece vapor chamber, copper cooling. Yeah, it's multi-platform supporting, and we have 4 million hours of use time. Let's go. We'll go for colorful edition black one. Good. Now take a minute. Now we need CPU fans for the cooling purpose. CPU fan, RGB, something like that. Let's go. Let's see, these are pretty expensive. We don't need that much. Good, we'll check this. It's 2.84 KD, almost 3. We'll get 3 piece. We need black one because for our N60 build, it's a black PC. We need a black cooling fans. Otherwise, it will be disaster to look at. We have 4.3 of rating, it's very nice. And we need to select for card, we need to select frame black, positive. Good. Let's go to card. Check how much we are paying. Okay, 5 KD. Yes, and we need thermal paste. We'll go for some cheap but useful ones. You don't need much expensive ones because it's a budget build. You can see good deals, MX6, MX4. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Add to cart. I have a pretty big rating on this one, 5, but only 2 reviews. I don't know how many of them purchased it already. Let's go to checkout.
Okay guys, this is the items that we order: the CPU cooler, the CPU fan and the thermal paste. So let's start the video.
Okay guys, here we are now applying the thermal paste on the CPU. This is one of the simple parts when we are installing the cooler. This is one of the simple steps, but this is also one of the crucial and important steps, because if you don't apply the thermal paste properly, the heat conductivity will be affected and also your performance of your PC will be affected. You don't want your cooler to, your CPU to be like 80 degrees, 70 degrees. So the thermal paste applying is one of the crucial steps also. Normally we just like put a drop and like spread it, but this one, as you know, we bought from Temu and we are now pasting it, but the thermal paste is not that good of a quality as we expected. As you know, this video is about buying a PC cooler and fans from Temu. This thermal paste we bought separately from Temu. The cooler, it already has some thermal paste with it, but we ordered some extra in case that paste is not enough. Now we are trying to gently spread it, but it's more harder than we expected. As you can see that the thermal paste, it's more sticky. It should be more like fluid, but it's like at this point I'm not going to call it thermal paste. I'm just going to call it toothpaste better. So don't buy thermal paste from Temu. I don't know if Temu has something more in the more. If we pay more, they will give us more. I don't know. This one we bought for 1 KD, I think. Okay. So as you can see, this is the amount which the cooler will be installed. We are going to install the CPU cooler right now. So we bought 3 fans. I didn't take the footage of me installing the fans. The black one, as you see, is the NZXT original, the case fan that doesn't have RGB. It comes on the top, and we bought 3 fans, 1 KD each. So it was like 2 KD, 910 fills. So we got 1 fan for like 1 KD. Okay, you can take an average 1 KD. The white one is the one we bought from Temu, and okay, we didn't take the footage, so sorry for that. Now we are inserting the plastic mounts. On this we will put the bracket, and then the screws that holds the cooler with the motherboard will go. So here right now we are trying to install it, but there is some issues, not some issues, alignment issues only. As you saw in the earlier footage, that the cooler, it's not of the top quality, but I know we are buying from Temu, so this is expected. What others to say? This is expected. Temu. So, but for now it will do. The PC was using the original Intel CPU cooler, and it works fine, but it doesn't look that good. No. When it's a gaming PC, you should have RGB. Now you can see we properly mounted the bracket to the motherboard. We will be putting the plastic mounts inside it. First we tried putting the mounts first and then the bracket, but it didn't work because the alignment it's not aligning properly. So when you are installing something like this cooler from Temu, just put the bracket first, then put the plastic mounts. It's more easier. Otherwise, if you try, you can like put it, but it's more difficult. Why you need to do that? Do it the better way. Now, as you can see, 4 of the plastic mounts are properly inserted in the motherboard, and the bracket is also held in place. When you put the plastic mounts inside, you will hear a click. That means it's ready. You can notice it when you're installing. Okay, above that, there is the small black holes that will put the bracket and the plastic mounts together. It looks better too. Okay, now we will put the cooler, the main part, the CPU cooler into the PC. Okay, as you can see, this is our Temu CPU cooler. It looks good. It looks good. I am not going to argue about it. It was like 2 KD, 200 fills, I think, 2 KD, 240 fills. For the price, I cannot argue. The item description in the website and the item we received, both are proper. Okay, we need to clamp it. There is two metal clips which comes with the cooler, and that will be the thing that will help the CPU cooler and the plastic brackets together. Okay, now I think it's properly fitted. I hope so, because if the CPU is overheating, we will have a problem there. So right now we will connect the CPU cooler to the motherboard. If you are installing this for the first time, there will be a 3-pin that says CPU in the motherboard. There is a white sticker on the cooler, but we should have removed that before we are installing, but before that. So we are trying to remove it right now, and it's not coming out, guys. It's a little more harder than I expected. No problem. It's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Okay, it's coming out, but I think that residue will be there. We have to do something about that, and we will, because that will be seen in the PC when you look at it. Because one of the key pieces in a gaming PC is the cooler, because it like attracts people to the PC. So if you have a great cooler, it helps in performance and aesthetics also. As you can see, we have removed the sticker, installed the CPU cooler. Next, we will install the RAM sticks. I have one 8 GB and another 8 GB, so total 16 GB RAM in this PC. It's like the Crucial's Ballistics. That is the RAM I use. We will the CPU cooler wire is like just there, and we don't add one. We will now try to push it inside, so we can put the RAM sticks there. When we are building a PC here, we just don't want the performance, also we want the aesthetics. Okay, we will install the RAM stick right now. When you are installing a RAM stick to your PC, never ever put two RAM sticks like close to each other. There are two color shades of bracket. If you have only, there is 4 brackets right now in my motherboard, and we can fit like 4 RAM sticks. But right now I have 2 RAM sticks, so we will put 1 RAM stick in the first bracket, leave the second one, and put in the third. Or as you can see, we put the RAM stick on the second bracket, and we left the third one, and we fit it in 4. So there, if you are putting only 2, just don't use the middle one. Okay guys, this is our GPU PNY3050. I know maybe this is not the one of the best, but I have gamed with it, and I get like a nice FPS in playing GTA 5 and Fortnite. Never had a crash, no lagging. We do have ray tracing support on this GPU. First, you should remove the back bracket. There's a bracket there. Then we will put the GPU. Then we will clip it on. You don't need any screws, you can just clip it on. Then after you clip on the GPU, you need to screw it. As you can see, we are screwing it properly to the PC case. Then we will connect the GPU right now. This is a 8-pin, and we will put the 8-pin together. It should like fit easily, no problem. We have an EVGA power supply. I used it. Great power supply. Great company EVGA, by the way. If you are buying something from EVGA, trust me, it will be of good quality. So we installed the bracket also. And if anyone has any complaints about the cable management, do comment below. This is This is a nice work. We tried our best. We are using here 2 SATA SSDs right now, 240. One is Kingston and one is WD. For our use, 480 GB is enough. For right now, I am trying to invest in an M.2 SSD. In the future, we will release a video about installing the SSD also. Now we put 3 new fans in this case, and earlier we didn't have any RGB, so we directly connected the old NZXT case fans to the motherboard. But this one we are connecting directly to the power supply. So the EVGA power supply already has the cables, and it's like all the wires from this power supply are wired together. So we don't have to do that much to arrange everything. Now as you can see, we have 3 fans and 3 connectors. So we will connect all the 3 together and we will connect it to the power supply. That's the remaining one. Okay, we will connect it to, and the other one will go here. Okay, right now we have connected everything. We have turned on the power supply, and this is the first boot that we done. And I am happy with the results. Everything is working. I don't have any complaints about the fan, and it looks good. This is the technician here in PC Mechanic Kuwait. He's also my friend. Guys, I'm happy with the results.